10 months after an overnight landslide killed 31 people at a campsite on Father's Organic Farm in Batang Kali, Malaysia, the government released the findings of its investigation. The government's report says the landslide was triggered by slope failure after an unusually high amount of rainfall over a stretch of weeks, but the report does not answer questions about why a farm and campsite were able to operate in what experts call a risky area. The report also does not address an environmental impact assessment approved in 2013 by the Department of Environment that said the area where the farm and campsite were located was not to be developed. Tek Win Lim is an honorary associate professor of geography at the University of Nottingham, Malaysia.
I was shocked to find that it doesn't tackle the root of the tragedy, why so many people died. It didn't ask the question why there was a campsite in that location.
The report does say that in 2019, a state-level body authorized development on the site, but it was conditional on approval from the local district council. The report does not say if the district council ever signed off on it. VOA left messages seeking answers from several government offices, but has not heard back.
The burning questions for the victims are, how did the operator manage to get permission to operate in the farm? And these are not answered in the report.
Among those killed in the landslide was 7-year-old Zek, the only child of Tan Yi-een and her husband Lo Teng Shui. They, along with other victims' families, are calling for a thorough independent investigation, such as a Royal Commission of Inquiry, which would typically include retired judges.
We definitely hope the government will be able to reinvestigate this thoroughly, hopefully with an RCI, a Royal Commission of Inquiry, so that our 31 deceased, 31 lives here we are talking about, they deserve a closure.
The multi-agency report was released after it was declassified by the Selangor state government, which is led by Amiruddin Shari, the Menteri Besar, which is the equivalent of a chief minister. He spoke with VOA on the sidelines of a business summit.
Would you support a Royal Commission of Inquiry? Would you support another investigation?
They have to read it first and
I've read every page.
And then don't make a conclusion for that.
We have read the report, and we are still looking at the report, but we are not getting answers from the report.
These families say they'll keep pushing for answers in honor of the loved ones they've lost. Dave Grunebaum, VOA News, Klang, Malaysia.